Have you ever felt restless, like your mind jumps from one thing to another?
Then listen to this story carefully.
Once upon a time in the heart of Rajasthan's Thar desert, where sand stretched like golden waves and the sun painted the sky orange every evening, lived a boy named Veer. He was 16, tall for his age, with deep brown eyes full of curiosity and energy. Veer belonged to a small desert tribe, where life was simple but hard. Every day, children helped fetch water from the distant well, assisted in herding goats, and learned skills to survive in the desert's harsh heat. Life was not easy, and every family member had to contribute to the village's daily needs. Veer was clever and energetic, but he had a problem. He could never stay focused. He would start digging a well for water, then run to watch a lizard scurry across the sand. He would begin weaving baskets and leave them halfway, because he spotted something shiny in the distance. Even during lessons from the village teacher, his mind would wander to thoughts about games, distant lands, or the mirage that appeared on the horizon. His mind moved like the shifting sands around his village, restless, unpredictable, and never at peace. One morning, the tribe elder grandmother called him. "Veer, our well is drying. Can you help me dig a new one?" she asked. Veer nodded eagerly. "Yes, grandmother, I will help." He grabbed a spade and started digging. The sand was heavy, and the sun was scorching hot. After 10 minutes, he noticed a distant mirage that looked like an oasis and ran toward it, forgetting the spade. Grandmother watched quietly, shaking her head slightly, but choosing not to scold him. That night, Veer sat outside his tent, staring at the endless desert. The wind carried the scent of dry earth and smoke from distant fires. His father came with a small cup of warm tea and sat beside him. "You seem worried, Veer," he said. "I try, but I can't stay focused. I start things, but I never finish," Veer admitted, his voice heavy with frustration. His father smiled gently. "Do you see the dunes, son? They shift every day with the wind. But the river underground never stops. It keeps flowing steady. Your mind can be like that river, steady, strong, and unstoppable. You just need to train it." Veer thought about his father's words deeply. That night, he made a simple plan. He would work 1 hour every day on the well, without distractions, without excuses. The next morning, Veer went to the well site early, when the desert air was still cool and calm. He picked up the spade and started digging carefully. His hands ached, his muscles protested, and the sand was heavier than he had imagined. But he reminded himself, 1 hour, steady work. At first, it was difficult. Every gust of wind tempted him to look around. Every distant sound, a goat bleating, children laughing, or the call of the desert bird, pulled his attention away. But he kept digging. Step by step, sand by sand, the hole grew deeper. Veer learned to control his restless mind. Each day, as he removed the sand and leveled the ground, he felt a small sense of accomplishment. Even though progress was slow, he began to understand that slow and steady effort was more powerful than bursts of energy without focus. Veer also began noticing the little details around him. The texture of the sand under his hands, the warmth of the sun, the smell of the earth when it was dug. He realized that focusing didn't just help him finish the task, it made him appreciate the world in a deeper way. Every day for 1 hour, he worked. Slowly, the well took shape. The villagers began to notice his quiet determination. Even when others rested under the tents to escape the scorching sun, Veer continued. His friends asked why he worked so hard, and he simply replied, I want to finish what I start." Days turned into weeks. Veer's small, focused efforts began to pay off. Finally, one morning, he struck water. The first trickle flowed into the hole, and Veer jumped back in surprise and joy. Soon, fresh water began to rise steadily in the new well. The tribe cheered as they saw the water, knowing it would provide for their community through the harsh summer. The boy who could not focus had accomplished something vital for everyone in his village. He had learned that discipline and focus could turn even small daily efforts into something extraordinary. One afternoon, grandmother approached Veer. "You see, son, discipline is not punishment. It is the path to freedom. Your mind is no longer like shifting sand. It is like the river beneath the desert. Steady, strong, unstoppable." Veer smiled quietly. He thought about all the distractions he had resisted, the sweat, the burning sun, and the hours of focused work. A quiet pride filled his heart. He realized that discipline and focus were not chains but tools to shape his life. After the well was completed, Veer applied the same focus to other parts of his life. He helped his father repair tents, learned to weave ropes properly, and even taught younger children in the tribe how to work patiently and steadily. He understood that focus was not about doing everything perfectly or quickly. It was about small, consistent steps, attention, and self-control. Even in the shifting, unpredictable desert, a disciplined mind could achieve anything. Veer's story spread quietly among the tribe. People admired him not for showing off, but for patience, determination, and steady effort. The boy who once ran after every distraction had learned the secret of success: discipline your mind, and your focus becomes unstoppable. As the sun set over the golden dunes, Veer sat by the new well, watching water reflect the fiery sky. He felt calm, proud, and ready for whatever challenge the desert might bring next. So if you ever feel restless, distracted, or unsure, remember Veer and his desert well. Start small. Take one step. Focus for a little time each day. Take a deep breath, and remember, discipline your mind, and your focus becomes unstoppable. Every small action matters. Every choice shapes your future. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more inspiring and motivational tales, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a story that can change your life. Your next favorite story is just a click away.